In a landmark judgment delivered on October 3, 2024, the Supreme Court of India has ruled against the persistent practice of caste-based discrimination within the country's prison system. The court declared provisions in prison manuals that perpetuate this discrimination as unconstitutional, calling for sweeping reforms across all states. The historic ruling stems from a petition filed by journalist Sukanya Shantha, whose 2020 Pulitzer Center-supported investigative report From Segregation to Labor, Manu's Caste Law Governs the Indian Prison System, exposed the deeply ingrained caste bias prevalent in many Indian prisons. The petition highlighted discriminatory practices including assigning menial tasks such as cleaning sewers and tanks to inmates based solely on their caste while reserving other tasks like cooking for those from higher castes. Citing Articles 15, 17, 21 and 23, which prohibit discrimination based on caste, abolish untouchability, guarantee the right to life and dignity, and prohibit forced labor, the Supreme Court held that assigning degrading work based on caste is a clear violation on these fundamental rights. The court emphasized that no individual should be subjected to such treatment simply because of their social background. The judgment echoed Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's stance against the exploitation of marginalized communities. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, heading a bench also comprising Justices Pardiwala and Manoj Misra, delivered a scathing rebuke of the discriminatory practices, stating that they are a relic of colonial rule and pre-constitutional mechanisms designed to dehumanize certain segments of society. He stressed that even prisoners, regardless of their offences, are entitled to dignity and humane treatment. Supreme Court also took aim at the classification of habitual offenders prevalent in many prison manuals, including the Model Prison Manual 2016. The court found this classification, which often targets individuals from denotified tribes, to be rooted in colonial stereotypes and inherently discriminatory, particularly concerning the grouping of these individuals with gangsters, hired assassins, decoys, serial killers, rapists, drug offenders, communal fanatics, and those highly prone to escapes, previous escapees, attack on police, and other dangerous offenders, including those prone to self-harm posing threat to public order. The court ordered the removal of all references to habitual offenders from prison manuals. The Supreme Court has directed all states and union territories to revise their prison manuals in line with this landmark judgment and file compliance reports within 3 months. The court also mandated the deletion of caste references from prisoner records, specifically stating that the caste column and any references to caste in under trial and/or convicts prisoners' registers inside the prisons shall be deleted. They further prohibited the assignment of hazardous tasks like sewer cleaning based on caste. This verdict sets a precedent for ensuring equal and dignified treatment for all incarcerated individuals irrespective of their caste or social background.